English B1, B2, Yorkshire. Yorkshire is in the north of England. It is made up of 4 counties: North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, and the East Riding. Over 5,300,000 people live in Yorkshire. That's more than the population of Scotland or New Zealand. It is the largest county in the UK, with almost 3 million acres of land. Lots of famous people come from Yorkshire, including Sean Bean, Jessica Ennis, the Arctic Monkeys, and the Bronte sisters. Yorkshire is situated about 175 miles north of London. The 4 counties of Yorkshire have a total of 7 cities. The largest city is Leeds, with over 750,000 residents. Leeds has 4 universities and lots of bars, clubs, and restaurants. The second biggest city in Yorkshire is Sheffield, with almost 600,000 residents. Sheffield is famous for its steel industry and its close proximity to the Peak District. The Peak District is famous for its climbing spots, walks, and beautiful scenery. People travel from around the world to go climbing and bouldering at Stanage Edge. York is the Yorkshire city that attracts the most tourists. Almost 7 million people visit the walled city every year. York has 2 universities and is famous for its beautiful minster, which was built in the 7th century. York is also home to the famous medieval street, the Shambles. Some people believe the street was the inspiration behind Harry Potter's Diagon Alley. York has extensive city walls. The walls are 3.4 kilometres long. They are the longest town walls in England. York is also home to Clifford's Tower. It was built by William the Conqueror in 1068. Yorkshire's other cities are Wakefield, Bradford, Ripon, and Hull. There are also many towns and villages, including Doncaster, Halifax, Harrogate, Rotherham, and Barnsley. Yorkshire is vast and stretches from the North Sea coast over to the Pennines. The North Yorkshire coast has the popular seaside towns of Whitby, Scarborough, and Filey. Whitby hosts the popular Goth weekend events and is famous for its abbey, situated at the top of the East Cliff above the town. Scarborough is a spa town and has an imposing castle overlooking the town. It was the UK's first seaside resort. Famous writer Anne Bronte had many connections to the town and is buried in St Mary's Church, graveyard. Filey is a lesser-known town, but is popular with tourists for its lovely beach and brig. The Filey Brig is a long, narrow peninsula that you can walk along when the tide is out. It might surprise you to know that the North Yorkshire coast is also popular with surfers. Just make sure you have a thick wetsuit on before you get in the water. The North Yorkshire moors cover an area of 1,436 square kilometres, including 26 miles of coastline. It is a national park. According to the 2011 census, 23,380 people live within the North Yorkshire Moors National Park. It is also home to the North Yorkshire Moors Historical Railway Trust. It has the longest steam-operated railway in the UK, with over 18 miles of track. Back in 2014, the Lonely Planet Guide placed Yorkshire at number 3 on their top 10 regions to visit in the world list. Aside from its outstanding natural beauty, Yorkshire is also famous for its music events and venues. Every year, for one weekend in August, Leeds Festival attracts over 100,000 music lovers. Sheffield's Tramline Festival takes place in July and attracts over 30,000 visitors. Other regular cultural and music festivals in the county include the Sheffield Dockfest, the Doncaster Folk Festival, and the Great Yorkshire Show. Yorkshire is also famous for the Tour de Yorkshire. This is a road cycling race that first took place in May 2015. Yorkshire is also home to the oldest pub in England. It's called the Bingley Arms, and you'll find it in Bardsley, West Yorkshire. If you fancy a pint in a pub that dates back over 1,000 years, this is the place for you. On the 1st of August every year, people across the county celebrate Yorkshire Day. There's so much more we could say about Yorkshire. With so much to see and do in the UK's biggest county, we can see why its residents want to celebrate it. People from Yorkshire have a distinctive accent. Here are a few things that Yorkshire folk say a little differently. Oat means anything. Note means nothing. Dinner is actually lunch. Tea is dinner. Ayup is hello. Proper chuffed means to be really happy. Gi-aw means give over or stop doing something. Which part of the UK would you like to visit? We hope you enjoyed this lovely English story. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.